So I'm at the nursery and we've pretty much just finished a major cleanup. It's taken about 2 to 2.5 months. This is the pot collection. There's Brendan. Hey Brendan. So the pot collection, I'd say there's 20,000 pots there. Might be 15,000. It's a good old mother-in-law's tongue, but it's protecting a star picket that I can't get out. I do have to move that tray, but not today. So this is pretty much the only bit of space that's left to fill, although I'll need about 10 times that for the next potting up session. That is a pile of waste from Karen and Tony's house, but we'll get into that another time. So this is a bunch of plants condensed. I got some bromeliads, some dragon fruit, and a bunch of cordyline. There's an old cubby house there. You can't really get into it anymore. I blocked it off. Some frangipani trees. This is the rest of the nursery. As you can see, there's this awesome liquid amber tree. It's massive. It takes up like half of the block. It is massive and it goes over these 2 abandoned houses. Brendan cleaned up this section over here today, which is awesome. Put the ride-on lawnmower in the corner so it's out of the way. Did a weed spray in the corners. So now we've got all these plants that are just ready to grow. Most of them are shady plants that will thrive in a bit of shade, but they can handle a lot of sun. Sometimes I make them tough. This over here is the dead section. It's for the bush turkeys. And actually, if you have a bit of a look, there's a bush turkey nest in here, and they are the biggest pain ever. Brendan has put a mirror up there, which is awesome. Hey mirror. So I'm hoping that that will distract the big male turkey so he doesn't keep wrecking my pineapples. I've got 100 pineapples. Just try and get a picture of the size of this bush turkey nest. It's 3 or 4 meters across in both directions. There's a fence running through the nest, but the turkey doesn't mind. It just pretends that the fence isn't there. So then, yeah, we've got the dead section. We've got some more, got a lot of cordyline, more cordyline, pineapples. These are the pineapples I replanted today. And this section, we've really put a lot of effort over here lately. I gave that section up the back there a good whippersnip. It was really long. There's a lot of rubbish in there. That's the second abandoned house. There's we took the floor out of that house a few years ago and built a fence around the 3rd block. That's some Japanese box. I moved these pineapples today just so they were away from the bush turkeys. My trees up the back there, Lee's Million Trees, that's a project I want to do. And that's about it. That's the hoses. I water all this stuff with a 1,000 litre watering cube on the back of my ute once or twice a week, and I'll come here and water by hand. Like some ponytail palms, they're pretty cool. So